Shawn Mendes opened up about what he learned after calling it quits with Camila Cabello. It has been months since Shamila broke apart, but fans and Shawn Mendes and Cabello themselves cannot talk enough about it. They are frequently brought up in all interviews and talk shows. Recently, Shawn Mendes had quite a lot to say about the breakup on the talk show. The couple started dating way back. In July 2014, they both met as an opening act to another artist tour. They were instantly drawn toward each other, and Shawn Mendes found her approachable as she was the only one who would talk to him. They started as good friends, but a budding romance could be seen in April 2015. The dating room started in November when they released I Know What You Did Last Summer. Just like that, they frequently tweeted about each other and shared stuff on Instagram. The netizens were gaga over them, and they were one of the most shipped couples in Hollywood. Some fans swear by them. The couple officially hinted and said everything when they released Señorita. All the fans were completely sure about the fact that they were in a relationship. Since July 2019, they have publicly shown all their affection for each other. There have been so many instances where they were the most adorable duo everywhere, and they could not stop talking about each other. Everything was fine until they suddenly announced their breakup in November 2021. It was completely unexpected. Everyone was still hung up on how they don't have a romantic relationship. Just throw some simple text messages and start a relationship that lasted so long. There was a lot of speculation about why there was a breakup. However, the message that they had given on social media said that the breakup was mutual and was a very friendly one as well. They said that they will always love each other, but right now they are splitting up and will always remain best friends. This broke the hearts of millions of fans who were completely devastated after hearing the news. Most of them doubted the reason, and everybody had their theories. In an interview, Camila Cabello had even talked about the real reason they broke up. She had said that they loved each other, but there was a point when love diminished. Their priorities had changed. This was an issue for both of them, and they could not look in the same direction. At that point, they both learned how they could become healthy adults. She talked about how they both got into a relationship very young, so it seems that it was because both of them matured and realized that both wanted something different, and the relationship might not end up well. So both of them decided to end the relationship on good terms so that they didn't turn crazy when they met each other again. It seems that both have benefited a lot from the breakup. Shawn Mendes also seems to be at peace with it. In an interview, he talked about how he was completely dependent on Camila Cabello when they were both in a relationship. He used to share all his burdens and could not think about doing anything without her. At first, this may seem very cute, but it obviously would have tired Camila Cabello out in reality, even though she is a famous artist and has her problems. So Shawn Mendes being completely dependent on her, sharing everything with her, would have just added to the load. So one can see why the relationship had to end. After the breakup, Shawn Mendes said that he now learned to rely on his family members more. Now, instead of sharing everything with one person, he had 6 more people to distribute it between, and he even felt more appreciated and loved. When somebody is in a relationship, especially when they are young, they tend to forget other people. It seems like something similar to this happened with Shawn Mendes. He also seems to have become more thoughtful and cautious. This is because Cabello could foresee problems better than Shawn Mendes. She was quick to point the red flags out, so he learned to do this on his own after they split up. This is not all. He seems to have gained more confidence in himself and now can deal with a lot of things by himself. Not just that, he also knows when things will become excessive for him, and he needs to reach out to his friends and family. He has accepted that he will take time to adjust completely and has given himself some grace. He even started to meditate to manage his stress level. He opened up about how he gets stressed easily and has more difficulty managing it in comparison to others. There was a point in his life when he could not control his anxiety level and it was dominant on him, so he started to meditate. Before starting, he thought that meditation would be very complex and difficult to follow, but as he started, he found out that it was not. He even criticized how people on the internet make it seem much more complex than it is. Nevertheless, he feels that he owes a lot to meditation and recommends it to everyone. He also uses some balm though. It seems that he has found a path to healing. He is constantly trying to work towards his goal. breakups can be difficult even if it is mutual. Both were friends before they became partners, so it is more difficult to move on in life completely without each other. Camila Cabello is no different. After the breakup, she realized a couple of songs that indicated her healing and turning out to be a new person. In an interview, she talked about how she was still processing all the complexities that came after the breakup. She knows that breaking up was the best decision they could have taken, but she still could not help holding on to the past. However, she is very glad that she still can be authentic when it comes to her music. Writing it all into a song has been very healing for her. Shawn Mendes also thinks in a similar line. He thinks that sometimes happy relationships can also be scary, especially if you feel insecure about them. The fear that the relationship is going to end and it would be too difficult to them to get out of it can be very taxing. He feels that a breakup can also be a blessing. This is because when you go through that phase, it makes you emotionally stronger and assures you that you are capable enough to get out of that zone. We think the best part is that they did not come under the pressure of all their fans to continue a relationship they did not feel would work out. We fans are enthusiastic about their relationship, but will support them in all the decisions. So, how do you deal with the breakup? Let us know in the comments down below. If you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Okay, bye!